Hi, everyone, and welcome to the USN Travel Talk again today. For those who's new to these travel talks, this is talks we do with United Spirit Nordic with various stakeholders, hotels, DMCs around the world to see what's happening and how we are opening up after the pandemic or after actually lockdown of the whole world. And today I am joined with Tolga from Le Meridien and the Westin in Dubai, two fantastic resorts down by the beach. And we're going to talk a bit about how things are working out and how we are opening up and can welcome Scandinavian tourists, the Nordic tourists as well. So welcome, Tolga. So welcome again, Tolga.
Thank you.
And let me have an introduction to, who you are, and maybe also tell a little bit about how long you've been in Dubai.
Well, I've been in Dubai 11 years, since 2009. So it's been an extremely interesting and a great journey for the past 11 years. And prior to Dubai, I've been in Asia for 12 years and worked in different cities like Shanghai, Hong Kong, South Korea, Maldives, Russia, and etc. So definitely Dubai is one of the most interesting places that so far I worked, and especially with my two beautiful hotels right on the beach, 5 swimming pools, and 512 beautiful hotel rooms, as well as extremely reputable around close to 20 restaurants and bars. So we've been innovating and adding new things in our complex for the past 5-6 years, and recently we started also constructing a beautiful water park, actually right in the center of the complex. So I mean, when we look at the future, obviously everything looks great, but unfortunately right now, because of the situations we are in, we're just hoping that everything will go back to normal.
Yeah, we're crossing fingers. But I also heard that you had a little bit of a Scandinavian connection as well.
Yes, my wife is from Denmark, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of half Danish, and I've been to Denmark many times. My mother and father-in-law, they are living in Jutland. So I'm quite familiar with the culture, Scandinavian culture.
Exactly. So you understand a little bit about how Scandinavians are behaving and doing and are. Yeah. I think what we should talk, shall we start with the video so people get a little bit idea of your two beautiful hotels and a little bit how it is around the area, and then we can talk about the different things.
Okay, great. Let's do that.
See.
I cannot hear you.
Now you can hear me.
Yes.
Yeah, I said it's nice. I said it's almost like you want to go back on the beach there because, like I said, summer hasn't been too bad here in Dubai. I would say the temperature has been really good, actually.
It's been actually surprisingly, right?
Yeah, it has been surprisingly. You can actually be outdoor and enjoy the sun and the weather you have down.
And within the next 4 weeks, hopefully, weather will start changing. And
Exactly.
you know, we only have 4 or 5 weeks left. That it will
and
go.
then we have the normal weather.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah. I think let's continue. I know you have a presentation, but what we do, I'll put on the presentation,
Okay.
and then we talk through. I will ask you some questions. And we already have 2 people at least on the board here now, so there probably will be some more questions as well coming on. So let's see what I do here. I'm here. So I'll do it like that. So
Yeah.
Yep. I'm just checking when you say Mina Seyahi, for those who's maybe the travel or even journalists. I see we have a journalist as well here. The area, where is it actually in terms of if you're going to put some, points around where they could find it, which area your hotels are in?
Okay, well, it is right at the Marina area. Actually, it's in between the continuous road of Jumeirah Beach Road. It's called Al Safu, located right in front of the Palm Island. Yeah, and if people been to Dubai before, we had the first marina right in front of our hotel.
Okay.
That's why the district is called Mina Seyahi. Means port of travelers. Actually, it comes from Al Mina Al Seyahi. So that was established in 1986 as one of the first marinas is in Dubai. So we are also right in front of the new development, Dubai Harbor, where Dubai government is building 2 huge cruise terminals. I think we are expecting around 2 million cruise line passengers every year once it's completed. And our hotel is overlooking at Palm Island, as well as Dubai Harbor and Blue Waters. Deal that recently was built, which I believe it will be in operation as of October, November this year.
Okay, cool.
So
then, how far is it from the airport if you take a taxi or have transport? Or
well, from airport to our hotel, it takes around 20 to 25 minutes maximum.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's easy.
Yeah, and if you think about the shopping malls and etc., like the Marina Mall is around 5 minutes drive. Mall of Emirates is 10 minutes drive. You can take a tram right in front of the hotel. Actually, the tram station name is Mina Seyahi, and it takes you literally 5 minutes to go to JBR or the Walk. You can even walk there. It takes you around 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, and knowing that Scandinavians like to walk, I think they're prepared to do the walk instead sometimes. Yeah. But that's good. It's just so people actually know whereabouts the both hotels if they haven't been there or know it. So we're going to start off with the Westin first. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, obviously, Westin and the Meridien, they're located right next to each other, and then they share facilities too. So, it's located on the Jumeirah Beach Road and overlooking at the Palm and Palm View. In terms of architectures, if you look at the building, actually, I don't know why, but the presentation is a little bit faded here, or maybe at least on my screen. We have different facilities. Our rooms are around 54 square meter.
Yep.
And majority of them are with big balconies. Recently, we renovated around 100 rooms out of 292. We were planning to renovate another 100 this summer, but unfortunately, we had to delay it to next year. And it's beautiful design. It's designed by Stickman, which is a famous designer from Asia. They've done a lot of hotels in Asia. And obviously, we provide all the usual amenities in the room, safe box, TV, all the bathroom amenities, and etc. We have 24 hours in-room dining. I mean, one of our pillar in Westin is Eat Well. We've focused on healthy food a lot. That is the reason actually we opened the first healthy restaurant in Dubai in a 5-star hotel, which is called Bounty Beats. It's gluten-free certified kitchen with lots of vegan options, and for those who are a little bit extra when it comes to health and healthy eating.
Can I ask you something as well on the when we are on the rooms and the hotels?
Yeah.
And I know the check-in is probably the same procedures in both hotels.
Correct.
How does when a guest is coming from the airport, coming into your hotel, or arriving to hotel, how is the procedure check-in like with the measurements in place?
There are obviously, this is changing almost every week, right? But right now, as per the Dubai government rules, upon arrival, all of our guests are undergoing temperature screening, and we have sanitation stations available throughout the hotel. And I mean, upon arrival, obviously there are two different guests. Right now, we have mostly local guests. They are doing staycations.
Yep.
They are already in the country. For them, our procedure is different. But if you're flying from outside of the country, we already know that you been through a COVID test.
Yep.
At the airport. So we have, what we do is, all guests arriving at Mina Seyahi from overseas, we ask them to complete a health declaration form. And usually they have their test results on their phone. They receive a text message or an email if they're on data. And we record that COVID test result. Obviously, they are negative. And then we check them in. And to avoid any crowded queuing or anything in the lobby, what we did, we added a couple of additional check-in corners. You know, sometimes we do check-ins in the lounge if you're very busy. But moreover, we also provide online mobile check-in and check-out. Also keyless mobile key service. If you're Marriott Bonvoy member, you can do it through your app. Actually, technically, if you're part of Marriott Bonvoy, you can check in on the way to the hotel in your car, and you can use your mobile phone as your key to access your room.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's very.
So signing up for Le Meridien Bonvoy, can you do that? That's no charge to it, or they can sign up and download the app and stuff like that.
You just need to download Marriott Bonvoy app. If you're not a member, you just need to become a member, which is free of charge. There is no charge, and it's an amazing program. It's the best loyalty program in the world. It's you can collect points and you can redeem points and etc. So once you're a member of Marriott Bonvoy, you can do mobile check-in. You can use your mobile phone as your key to access your room. You can also do mobile checkout. So literally, you only need to have maybe 60 seconds of interaction at the front desk.
Excellent. So you don't actually need to get the key. You don't need to, have that interaction of signing papers or, getting that key things and all that stuff, because it all is into the app.
Yeah. The only thing you need to do, you need to fill in the health declaration form and provide your COVID-19 test. It's obviously because of the current situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So then again, I'll move on to the next one. I know you see that you have a lot of room categories, but I think it's one thing which is very good for this one, and what I can see is you have you accommodate 2 adults and 2 children in all the rooms.
Yes. I mean, our twin rooms are actually quite big, and it's quite comfortable for 2 kids to sleep together, or even 2 adults to sleep together.
Okay.
If you have a twin room for a family of 4 without an extra bed, we can accommodate easily. And the rooms are very spacious. I mean, they're 52, 54, majority of them are 54 square meter. This is excluding the balconies, by the way.
Yeah.
And it's quite spacious.
Yeah, but I think it's good for Scandinavians. They are mostly traveling as a family, and that means at least 2 kids, at least, they're going in. So that's very good as well. So they don't need to have that extra room. It is actually available in all of them. Yeah. That's excellent. And I just click you forward to it. I don't know if that's Le Meridien we're coming to. And that's a little bit different architecture, or a little different material.
It is. I mean, obviously there are 2 different brands, right? Each brand has its own identity and design codes and the requirements. So Le Meridien Mina Seyahi is slightly smaller rooms, floor to ceiling windows, beautiful view, extremely bright rooms. And we also have twin rooms and king rooms in the Meridien Mina Seyahi also. And we have 220 rooms. 60 of them are city view, and 160 rooms are palm view, which is ocean view. Yeah. The majority of our rooms has balconies, which is quite spacious.
Okay.
Yeah.
And these rooms, can they also do 4 or like 2 children and 2 adults as well, or?
We can actually. We can. It's as I said earlier, the rooms are slightly smaller, but some of our twin rooms has 180 centimeter bed, 80 by 2, but some of our rooms have 1.2 by 2 multiplied by 2 twin rooms. Okay. But we do provide extra beds if our guests, they don't feel comfortable sleeping in twin rooms as 4 people, 2 adults and 2 children. Yeah. We do provide extra bed.
Okay, good. And then I see, of course, you have the view from Le Meridien here as well. So. Yes. And like we said, we gone through the room, so we can do. But here I see you have the outlets. So how many outlets do you have of food and beverage, which both hotels are access to?
Okay, well, I never counted. I think we have 17.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I think we have 17. I mean, there are many of them are not listed in this presentation. These are our specialty restaurants and bars. They are quite popular, actually. We do cater to around 2.2 million covers every year in our complex. Okay. In food and beverage alone. Yeah. Our food and beverage is quite famous in the city, and we do have a lot of Dubai residences that come and visit and dine and wine in our restaurant. For example, Barasti is our world famous beach club, sports bar, restaurant, and nightclub. And it operates 7 days a week, and it does around 1.4 million people every year. It has its own beach, and also sometimes we do have concerts and etc. Okay. When it comes to fish, for example, it's a fairly new restaurant. We built it in year 2016. It's an Aegean restaurant. It's designed as like a Mykonos restaurant. You feel like you are somewhere in Greece. Yeah. You dine here. It's extremely popular, especially during winter because it's outdoor.
That was the thing. Nice to sit by or look at the sea.
Yes, it's beautiful. Bussola is our award-winning Italian restaurant. It's been there for probably 20 years. Wow. And I mean, in average, during winter, we do around 800 to 1,000 covers. Yeah. It's beautiful food, beautiful location. It was renovated in year 2015. So Bounty Beats is the healthy restaurant that I mentioned earlier. Yeah. Sumi is our Asian restaurant. we can find Thai, Cambodian, Malaysian, Singaporean, Japanese, Korean. It's a mixture of different Asian cuisines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baba is our Turkish steakhouse. And Mina's Kitchen is our all-day dining, which was also recently renovated last year. Al Sur is our Spanish restaurant. And Sandbar is located right on the beach. It's kind of a Balinese outdoor sunset lounge, I would call it. Ino is our wine bar. Horizon is our pool restaurant in Meridien Mina Seyahi. Latest recipe is our all-day dining in Mina Seyahi, Meridien Mina Seyahi. And Latitude is our lobby bar. In addition to this, we also have Asia de Cuba.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which is quite a famous restaurant. And we have 3 other restaurants on the pool. You know, it's the restaurants and bars where you can just sit inside the pool in the water and have a drink, or you can have lunch. Some of them are also open for dinner during the season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we do have multiple food and beverage offerings for our in-house and outside guests.
Yeah. Just shortly, what's the measurements in the restaurants? Is it still you have that, how many meters between the tables, and you know, you do temperature checks when you're coming into restaurants? Yeah,
well, I mean, most of the important thing for restaurants is the all-day dining, obviously breakfast service. We are not allowed to do buffet.
Nope.
And I don't think it will come back for a very long time, Christian. It's very old. So what we are doing is we do breakfast served a la carte at the table.
Yeah.
And we also offer for our guests, if they feel more comfortable to have their breakfast in their room, we do provide in-room dining breakfast without any surcharge.
Excellent. So I could choose either I could have breakfast in my room, or I can go down and do breakfast downstairs and stuff.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And do I need to reserve table for the breakfast, or can I come? You will be able to accommodate your guests as they come along.
We got better at it, so you don't really need to make any reservations.
No.
Yeah, no. But, I mean,
for lunch and dinners, is it preferable to make reservations?
It's always good to make a reservation, but if you're in-house guest and if you don't have reservation, we never say no to our in-house guests.
Okay. And you do temperature checks on all guests arriving into the restaurants?
Absolutely. And as you mentioned earlier, we do follow all the social distancing rules. Our capacities are slightly limited.
Yeah.
And in terms of mask, and I know that this is a hot topic, especially in Scandinavia, you do have to wear a mask in the public areas.
Yeah.
If you're walking through the lobby, you have to wear a mask. But if you're at the pool, if you're at the beach, if you're in the restaurant, you don't have to wear your mask.
But if I go from my table and into the toilet, for example, or the restrooms, I need to wear my mask.
You have to wear your mask. It depends. If the toilet... If the restaurant has its own restroom in the restaurant, you know, it's kind of debatable. You don't really need to. But if you have to cross through the lobby or another public area to go to the restroom, then you have to wear your mask.
Okay. Yeah. So, and then I know you also have some really good dining packages. I know you had the half board dine around and the full board dine around, and even also you had these deluxe, like the drink package as well, which is really good.
We do. I mean, we have multiple offers throughout the year.
Yeah.
Our dine around guests, either they are half board or full board, they can go and eat in any of these restaurants. And majority of them are, I mean, for example, Bussola is a very popular restaurant. Upon arrival, we recommend our guests to make a booking, and our in-house guests, they always have the priority.
Yep.
And we do accommodate all our in-house guests in these restaurants. Either they are half board, full board, or they're excluded. It doesn't really matter. So it's. There are some valuable packages. Like if you pay 125 dirham per room per day.
Yeah.
You know, on top of your half board supplement, you can get half board deluxe, which is free flow drinks. You know,
Exactly.
yeah. We try to make it, you know, a little bit more affordable for our guests.
Yeah.
Because I know that it's been a tough year for everyone, no question. And you know, we need to work this through all together, and you know, and because we want to welcome back everyone, not only from Scandinavia but whole Europe. We cannot wait.
No, absolutely. But it's good, I think. But for the drink package, just to clarify, that's during the dinner and lunch, isn't it? So
Correct.
yeah, so
Correct.
you're having your free flow of drinks during when you're having lunch and when you're having dinner.
For 2 hours while you're having your dinner, you have that free flow package.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. And then of course you got all the restaurants. I think it's all the restaurants you can use, but of course then again make reservations so you get your preferred restaurants as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then you had some when you do the what is that for the executive suite rooms.
Yes. Well, I mean, we do. You know, we have premium executive club benefits.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're familiar with executive club benefits anyway. You know, we do provide complimentary breakfast in the executive club. We have afternoon tea, and we also have happy hour in the afternoon, which is between 6 o'clock till 8 o'clock. Free flow drinks in the executive club.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just nice to know for people as well. Yeah. So if you go over to all the pools, how many pools do you say you had again?
Oh, we have 6 pools.
6 pools.
Yes.
And people can use the pools, you know, if you're staying in Le Meridien, you can go to Westin, and Westin can go to Le Meridien.
Yeah. I mean, if you're staying in Le Meridien, you can use the Westin pools and vice versa.
Okay. Yeah. So when it comes to pools, of course, you need to wear your mask, you know, walking down to the pool. But when you're actually by the pool area, you don't need to wear the mask.
You don't have to. I mean, look, it's been changing. You know, in the beginning, when we first opened the hotel at the end of May, you had to wear the mask all around the pool, as if you were seated in your sunbed or you were swimming. But now, once you're in the garden, you know, once you're in your own area, let's say if you stand up from your sunbed and you're walking down to the pool, you don't really need to wear your mask.
Okay. And the sunbeds, are they kind of put in clusters? So you're having like distance between, so if there's a family with the sunbeds, there is a distance between onto the next one.
Yeah, I mean, we are running at a limited capacity right now because of the social distancing. Normally, our capacity for the whole complex is around 2,400 sunbeds.
Wow.
Right now, we are running at 1,500.
Okay.
Yeah.
But is there? Do you have any issue of not people getting a sunbed if they want to go at the moment?
Never, because I mean, we prioritize our in-house guests. Unlike in, you know, some vacations that husband has to wake up early in the morning and throws a couple of towels in the best.
Exactly.
We don't have that in our hotel.
No.
You know,
as you know,
it's always husband, by the way, Christina.
No.
I never heard that wife did that job.
No. But we know who's in charge, you know.
Yeah,
so,
of course.
Yeah.
But you know, we look after husbands in our hotel,
so they can sleep.
Wake up early just before breakfast to look for a nice sunbed. We have plenty of sunbeds. One of the reasons, because we have some outside guests that are also coming and using our facilities. They must be members.
Yeah.
And we always keep extra facilities for our in-house guests. And they're always the priority.
Good. And on the beach, if you look at the beach, is that also sunbeds like you see on the picture? So that will be also with the social distancing on the beach as well?
Yes, correct. I mean, obviously, these pictures are taken before COVID-19. Yeah. But if you look at it right now, there's actually on our beach, because of the fixed umbrellas, what we did is I think approximately 5 to 7 meters distance. In sunbeds, unless if you're same family and you're sitting as 4 people.
Yeah, you can be on the same.
Family is around between 5 to 7 meters away from you.
Okay.
So there is quite a large social distancing.
Exactly, and this is the area where the pools is that the pools area?
Yeah, this picture is again, it's not a very new picture. I think it
No.
must be quite old. But this is our kids pool in the Westin.
Yeah.
Right in front of that, you can see the long winding pool.
Yep.
And on the right hand side, which you can barely see the corner, our lap pool.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and the other facilities you have, you said you had the, of course, the.
Okay. Well, I mean, we do have so many other facilities. Obviously, we have the one of the biggest gymnasium.
Yep.
But currently, we are building a new one. It is going to be finished April, May next year. It's not in the hotel ground, actually. It's right in the backside on top of our car park. It will be 2,500 square meter big, indoor and outdoor, state-of-the-art gymnasium with ocean view.
Great.
Right on top of, I think it's on the 9th floor of our car park.
Wow.
And then we're also building a sky bridge between the car park and the hotel. And so that our guests, they don't need to walk outside, they can access to the gym.
Straight from the hotel.
Exactly. Sky bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you got the spa, of course, as well.
Yes, of course, we have a spa, and which is extremely well recognized and one of the best spas in the city. And we operate between 8 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock in the evening. For peak hours, we recommend our in-house guests to make bookings to avoid any disappointment, because it is quite busy, and we don't. It's not a large spa. We have around, I believe, 12 treatment rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but on the wellness, on the fitness rooms and the sports, and I saw you have classes and everything. Still, we're looking at, you need to pre-book your fitness time still, because I know some gyms you have to still pre-book here in Dubai. You have to do that with you as well.
Look, if you're a gym person, what you do when you first check in, first thing you do, you go and find the gym anyway.
Yeah.
Once our team, they know that you're interested in yoga or fitness classes and etc., we enroll you for your entire stay. So you know what will happen on which day and what time. We put your name. Yeah. And then you're sorted for the next 7 days.
Excellent. Yeah. And if you just want to go to do the fitness, do you need to pre-book before you go, or can you just?
No, you can just walk in.
Okay. And do you do temperature checks?
I'm sorry?
Do you do temperature checks on
on arrival? Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And just checking that's the gym in. Is that
currently under construction? It's not finished yet.
Yeah.
And this will be open by next year. And these are the pictures of our heavenly spa.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you got the kids club, and you got the beach and all that water sports and everything.
Correct. We built our kids club, I believe it was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
It's extremely nice. Actually, I have 3 kids, and one of them is 4 years old, so he loves it, and I know it from there. We have great facilities, and we do a lot of activities for kids from morning till evening, so they never get bored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
we understand that families, they come here for vacation. We love our kids, but sometimes you also need, mom and dad time alone.
Yep.
And we try to help all our guests to make sure that they have that time together.
Good. Yeah. Good. And then, of course, you got the water sports and the private beach as well.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So that's a little bit on the kids club, isn't it? And here I go. Of course, it's the pre-COVID pictures, of course. But the kids, do they need to wear a mask when they're in the kids club now?
For age above 6, I believe they have to wear a mask.
Okay. Yeah. But it's the same as in school, basically.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. And then, of course, the water sports by the beach there. And then you got the new thing which happening as well.
Yeah, well, this is the big thing for us right now. And it will be open hopefully end of November or beginning of December. But officially we say January, just in case. Right at the center of Mina Seyahi, we are building a water park. It is called Jungle Bay. The reason we call it Jungle Bay because, I mean, if anyone knows our property, obviously you know that it's extremely green. So we didn't want to take it away from the environment. We will plant around 300 trees.
Wow.
Inside and around the water park, because water parks are not the most beautiful things when you look at them. We want to kind of hide it and make it look like a jungle. That's why we call it Jungle Bay. And in terms of design, it's going to be completely different than any other usual water park. We thought that we should not make it a boring, a usual water park, and we decided to link it with psychedelic architect.
Yeah,
it's very similar to our fish restaurant. So it's going to be like Mykonos or Santorini style. There will be a lighthouse where you need to climb up to take the rides, and there will be a big water play area right in the center. We will have a wave pool and also a discovery river on the left hand side of the water park.
Yeah, I'll check into your hotel in December, January when you open up, so I can go with my son there.
Yes, absolutely.
And this will be only for hotel guests?
Correct. This will be exclusive. We will not sell tickets to outside guests for water park only. I mean, our members, individual members, corporate members, and our in-house guests can only use this water park. Excellent. Yes. So, because we don't want to make it, the capacity of the water park is around 500-600 kids or 500-600 people. Yeah. But our goal is to keep it at 250 maximum. Okay. So people can experience it. Exactly, and the queues won't be an issue actually either. Yes. Then. So it would be good. Excellent. Thank you. I think we've done that one, and it was great. And I think we managed. I see we have a few there. I don't know if I think we managed to actually cover everything. We covered how the check-in is working, masks and everything. You can have the breakfast either in the room or by the breakfast room, which is fine to have that alternative. Because some people might also, it's a convenience thing. So it's also like, and there might not be that convenient on doing that. So I think that's great. And all the social distancing, which is the thing. And like I said, in Dubai, we're so used to wearing masks, but it's good that we have that, people reminding you to wear a mask if they see you going outside in an area where you need to. Yes. I think some tourists need to be reminded because it's not all countries that has that rule in place. Yeah, well, it's new for certain people and certain nationalities, but that's why we have so many associates all around. They're well trained. We do provide masks if one of our guests, they forget it in the bathroom or in the pool, or they're walking down to their room. So we do provide complimentary face mask also. It happens. After the first day, they get used to it. Exactly. And it's part of these, I think, when you've got twice, then you kind of know where it goes to. And like I said, it's becoming like a fashion statement at the moment. You have masks in different, or you have something matching your dress or your shirt or something. I actually had 5 masks made for my husband in dark blue because he always wears dark blue. So he's got his dark blue masks, so he had one for each day, at work. So I also have mine. If I have a black suit, I have black. If I have a beige suit, I have beige. So my wife also looked after that. Okay, and I have my green from my green dress as well. So every time I go to my tailor, and she makes them in different colors. I have for all of them. But it's like I said, we have it by the door. You have it in the car. You have it everywhere. So it's easy accessible when you're going out here. Yes.
I think that is it's brilliant. It's been very good talking to you, Tolga, and it's been nice that you took the time out. I know everybody's busy at the moment, but it's been great. And for those who's been listening in, I don't see any questions because I think we covered most of it basically. And I will be sending it out to everybody who's signed up, or I will be sending it out to all the travel agents as well in the Nordic. And if they need to get in touch, when I send it out, I will send Anna's emails to it so they can get in touch there, or also through Arabian Adventures, since we work with Arabian Ventures. Of course, any bookings and all the offers are available through Arabian Adventures anyway, so they can do there as well. And we can just hope that you see more Scandinavians coming down here in September, October.
Well, we really look forward to welcoming everyone from Scandinavia, and I know soon summer will end, and my in-laws, they already told me it started raining. And I know that Scandinavians, they will always miss sun.
Yeah.
We are here.
Exactly. And we got the sun.
Yes.
So there's no problem. Thank you very much, Tolga, and have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.